Hello everyone, Kyntela here and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am back with another 7 days solo run, starting from the last time when I left off with it, with the new guest that I got. If I remember right, the place of that guest is kinda small, so it shouldn't take me that long time to get it now, so I might actually do 2 guests on this one, depending on where the next guest is gonna lead me to. So let's hop into it and see what happens. I am in really great need to upgrade my weaponry and whatnot. Unfortunately, I haven't found enough magazines and shit to do that, nor I have gotten enough money to buy them from Rekt either, so we're gonna still are continuing with the fucking tier 1 and 2 weaponry on the day 59, which is very shit. Considering when I started the new game with my partner, we already had better armor and better weaponry on day 9 because we were lucky enough to find enough magazines and lucky enough to make enough money to buy some magazines to learn the skills. But on my this game, I haven't really been lucky with that, so I'm still fucking dealing with these fucking low tier weapons and whatnot on day 59, which is not good. But it is what it is. Because I haven't found enough magazines to learn the better tiers, nor have I had ingredients to make them either. So, yeah. I mean, good thing is I have plenty of repair kits, but it's just gonna help in longer term. Also, I'm a bit worried if there's going to be dogs because they are terrible to deal with especially low tier. Gas storage tier 1, where 1 skull only. Uh, Sorry about that. I think my partner's Discord just disconnected. Yep, it's usually around this time, sometimes even earlier. So, yeah. I mean, this seems to be. I mean, this is 2 skulls. In comparison to fucking pass and gas store that I just passed earlier. Like, I mean, that small place is a bit bigger, but at least just to clear not infested one, otherwise I would be worried. I'm scared, honestly. Like I said, I'm doing pretty well on solo, but I'm also kind of nervous, especially when it comes to dealing with the fucking dogs in the early days of the game, because they hurt a lot. They hurt so fucking much. It's unreal. I don't really need this mercury because I have my 2 collectors. Speaking of also, I don't think I ever showed you the entirety of my base that I have been building. So I gotta do that too after I'm done with this guest and grabbing a new one. Because it's kinda cool, if I say so myself. I wish I had semi-auto or full auto mod for my pistol because it's so challenging. Just click the button instead of holding it down to shoot. I might be able to sneak up on them if I'm lucky. Oh, you are in the fucking shitty position with all these fucking seats in front of you. Ah, you mother bitch fuck. See, this is exactly what I meant because she was in such a fucking bad corner. Kinda hard to angle things. What I'm trying to do when I'm doing my solo is I'm trying in this kind of where there are not like so many at once. I'm trying to be sneaky as possible so I can kind of try and one shot them. But it doesn't always work out, so that's why I have the pistol as a backup. But yeah, I try to be sneaky to make it a bit easier than trying to shoot 10,000 zombies at once. These you don't really use anything for, so I'm just gonna eat them right off the bat. Oh Christ, this goes very high up. And there is a zombie over there. The thing about this is you can't go too close because otherwise they see you. But you can't go too close, but if you too far you might not reach them. So especially if they are hiding behind stuff like that. This is actually very scary, not gonna lie. Doesn't seem any zombies around here. I go around the other way to see if there's something behind the corner. Because I don't want to step on that glass. Anyone here? No, okay. I have a feeling that we're gonna be facing a couple of fucking vultures up there. I forgot my pistol was the third one, not the second. I always mix the buttons. I should change the fucking thing. This is the thing about happens when I panic. I pick the wrong weapon and then I have tendency to almost get fucked. That's what happens when I panic and then I press the wrong buttons. Hopefully that was the only vulture. Oh, it continues all the way there. Fuck. I have a feeling that that's not going to be the last vulture there's going to be. Where do you want me to go from here? Not here. I have no fucking idea where the game wants me to go from here. All the way to the top? You kidding me? Oh, hello, Mr. Soldier. He's not dead. I need to get down there because he's the last one, I think. I'm gonna. Oh god. Ooh, that would have been bad. Where the fuck did you go? Bro! You. Okay, guy. Oh, you're feral. Oh shit. Okay, he was not the last one. So there's one still there up there. So that's locked, but I think it's in this level. There most likely was a way to go around somewhere somehow, maybe. I wonder where. Oh, you, you're not part of the thing. Okay, so how am I supposed to get there? Other than trying to break through the fucking wall door? Oh, mm. Alright. Are you the last one? Yes, you are the last one. You don't want to stand too long on top of those because you're gonna burn. Oh, fuck's sake. I do have lockpicks, but I don't think I'll be able to make it. So I have to try to break through it with force. Gonna take me some time, but I'm doing it. I don't think that there's anything super interesting in here, but still, who knows? Patience is the key. Yes, difficult. Nothing interesting really. I definitely could use better tier fucking weaponry and shit. I guess going with these low tier weapons and whatnot on day 59 is just pain in the ass. Suck cunt.
Wipe that smirk off your face. Doing one job doesn't make us pals.
Shut the fuck up. I mean the fetch ones are kinda easy as well.
Oh, I got just a job for a simpleton like you.
Sandwich residence. That's quite... I mean it's not too big. But I mean there's all the people, plenty of zombies. Fuck
You
it.
better not fuck this up, or I'll cut your goddamn throat.
Shut the fuck up. I mean it's not too big, but I mean it's kinda big house. Guess it would be just nice to be able to have better tier stuff, but guess I'm gonna have to switch around with some stuff. I mean I could make some... Then again I'm not having enough iron thingies to make the iron head arrows, oh well. I'm not gonna have enough ammo to deal with everything with my pistol, so that's gonna be interesting. can't be interested in trying to deal with all the cons in the Sandvik residence with that little ammo I have. And then obviously needing most likely to switch over to bow when I run out of ammo. Which is not to my preference, but... Oh yeah. Speaking of, I was planning to show you the entirety of this little tower I made. You've seen the outside of it. It's like I said, it's basically just a tower that I'm having my base in. This is obviously where all the crafting stuff and whatnot is. And then the second floor is a bit more, quote, living quarters. I have a little kitchen here. I have a bathroom that is missing a toilet. And then on the here is going to be small living room area. Obviously quote bedroom with my petrol and whatnot in it. And on the very top we have my dew collectors, and this is also another purpose for this place is basically a watchtower which allows me to snipe down some enemies from safe distance. So yeah, this is pretty much it. And then obviously I kinda had to make separate cooking hall considering how small this other building is, so I have a separate cooking hall there. In the previous video you saw part of the cooking hall and whatnot. Consider I had to bring some stuff in, but I can still show it to the ones that haven't seen it. So obviously here is my cooking hall. I still need to add some chairs here. I have my cooking pots and whatnot there. Obviously all the food supplies and whatnot I have here. And on top of here I have my goat greenhouse, which I can actually clear out. Obviously I can add at least a couple more. I can obviously add a few here and on this one because I can always just jump on here and collect them. So there's ought to be a couple of more farm plots in here. And I'm still not getting tons of seeds and whatnot back from the things, but it's a start. I might have some seeds in there. Oh yeah, I have some that I can replant. How many? I had 6. Mm. Yeah, I guess I can keep the corn because they have multi-purpose as well. So I pick up those. The reason why I kinda have this set up like this with the spikes around the whole thing and not like actual doorways because the enemies have tendency to come straight to my doorstep and I kinda don't want to deal with them while opening the door and trying to shoot them, especially when it comes to the screamers and whatnot, before they manage to screech trying to kill them while opening the door or letting them inside. So I very much prefer this way to kinda nerdballing myself around. Which some people may think it's lame, but For me it works, and that's all that matters. I really need to start upgrading the crates and whatnot as well. I can hate the fact it's getting nighttime considering the place I'm going to, and if there's going to be ferals, I definitely am not gonna have enough fucking pistol ammo to deal with all of them. And also I don't want these recordings to be too long, but I kind of feel like that I kind of just want to wait over the night. Or I can just... Actually, let me just do... I'm gonna do this. And I go back to get another job.
Come near me again, and I'll cut you.
There's another fetch. Give me something easier, please.
Name's not important. What
Grumpy's
is
Pub.
important is if you have the word of advice. Next time, bathe before coming to a job interview.
Shut up. I know how big that place is, and those pubs usually have tendency to have at least one dog around. Hopefully not the case. I have no idea how big that place is. I mean, I can go check it out, how big it is. Depending on that, I might have to save it for the next video. It's most likely going to be at least 2 skulls, if not even fucking more by the looks of things. Yeah, 2 skulls, and most likely there's going to be also fucking poppers as well. These kind of places have tendency to have them for whatever fucking reason. I guess Baron is training some dogs to guard it, I guess. But yeah, by the looks of things, I most likely just gonna leave it for the next video, or just do it off screen to save some dignity on myself and not necessarily blowing it up in like front of audience that would be watching it. So I might leave it to the next video or do it off the recordings. We'll see. Because that's way too big, because like I said, I'm still dealing with fucking low tier weaponry and whatnot, and as mentioned as well, those dogs hurt so fucking much, especially in the beginning of the game, before you start getting better tier gear and whatnot. They do hurt a fucking lot. And then what I could do, instead of just stay inside all night, to have this video somewhat worth. There was this one skull place that I passed on my other guest, which I feel like I might be able to do, potentially. Just go like scavenge around, see what I can find. Repair kits are always welcome. Knife remember where it was. It was by the Omeli Oats, which I was last time. Do you hear zombie? This is kinda scary. The fucking graves. I see you there. Oh, you're feral. There's also snake nearby as well. There's one Zaki, another one over there. Or not. Were you the only one? Who keeps fucking lead and whatnot in the fucking cupboard? In the kitchen. I mean, I guess I could just wrench down some of this stuff so I could sell stuff to get more money. I'm hearing something, I don't like it. Yes, more ammo, thank you. fuck is this fucking snake? Oh, there. I mean, meat is always meat. Second, I don't know how good snake meat would taste. I doubt it would taste good. This was the one. That's another snake. That's not gonna work. I gotta clear this out and then I head back. And wait until he opens and just go sell off some stuff. Also, they're gonna have lots of inventory space to begin with, but cloth I really don't need that much considering it's easy to make with the cotton. I don't neither need the lockpicks, to be fair. Fuck it, I'm using that. More XP. fucking actually have to be so you don't just hit it. Fuck you and your emergency podcast. Oh, hello, sir. It's about the same length as the other recording. I have to go bother discount again.
Make it snappy. My shop, my rules. You
You shut
follow, or you fuck off.
You can shut the fuck up, cunt. And buy my shit.
Oh, you want a guarantee, huh? Well, maybe you should try Shamway.
Maybe you should shut the fuck up. You dipshit. The reason I'm trying to get money to get some magazines and whatnot because I really want to upgrade my weaponry and whatnot. Oh, that had fucking 700 words fucking gas here as well. So what else goes to miscellaneous? None of these. You go to crafting. stop smelting as well. Alright. Well, this marks the end of this recording. We got one shop done again and did some scavenging. Like I said, considering those places are kind of big, I didn't feel like going for it now. So I either gonna leave it for the next video or do it off these recordings. We'll see. But yeah, as well always you can see my socials over there. TikTok for the clips. I haven't been active there though, so I don't haven't been posting clips there lately. And then obviously my tweets. And speaking of tweets, I'm having a stream tomorrow. So if you're around and want to join and hop in, feel free to. But as for now, I see you in the next video. Bye bye.